I've got another Wantable. So if you want to see what's in this box and why I got it, then stay tuned. Hi and welcome to our channel. My name is Tracy and everybody's in another room. I'm actually in our little dressing room. That's the clothing you saw behind me. And this is my Wantable box. So actually it was just a regular scheduled one that I missed them saying like, hey, we're sending you this. And yeah, so it came and they were doing something where it was 31% off and it said signature style edits. So let's see if that means this or if it was just on their specialty edits, although it did say signature style, which I would think would be their regular edit. Now, last time around, I was supposed to get 30% off. I reached out to them. They said they'd get back to me. They never did. I had to check out. So I said it was going to be, there would be a difference in what I ordered. So I was able to actually find a couple of things cheaper elsewhere. So I went with that. Now, Wantable is one of those stylist type subscription services. However, they have gone with an algorithm. Now, they don't advertise this, but within hours of putting your order in, they are sending you 16 pieces to choose from. So I'm pretty sure their stylists aren't working that quickly. And if you can't find 9 things out of those 16 that you really want, or you're just like, that's too expensive, like I like it, but no, you can hit load more and it will just pick some more for you. So that's definitely not an on-call stylist. So they have gone with an algorithm, and I don't even know what the stylists are, if they even have any really, or if they're just kind of like little letters from your stylist to make you feel good, versus with Stitch Fix, which starts with an algorithm, but if you don't pick all of the items, you can let your stylist know what you're looking for, and they will look for those specific pieces. So that's a big difference. All right, let's get into this box though and see what they sent me and see if there was any kind of discount. The last one was pretty big. This one does not seem that big. Not that big for the size of what's in here. Here is that little card, and let's see. Nope, again, no 30 or 31% at all. Now the total for this box is $701.75. So again, this is where that 30% really helps out, because you can buy a few more things at that. All right, so here's a little sneak peek of the 9 items they sent me. Right on top is this vegan leather crossbody. This is from Jen & Co. It has the nice thick strap. Not decorative, but looks like it would be decorative. It is in that kind of cherry color, and it's got some different pockets. So I was just drawn to the color. So we have actually 3 different pouches, and I think the price was not too bad. So I was like, oh, that's not too bad. Let me look and see what it says here. It says on here 54. From 78 and Sunny, we have this kind of like a sweatshirt, but it's not like soft and fuzzy inside. It's in this great color that I love. The size they sent me was a medium, but it does look oversized. Next, from Thread and Supply, love this. Love this. I was really hoping for that 30% off. I'll contact them again and ask them what a signature style edit is, because that definitely should have been included. Really like that. Next, from 78 and Sunny, this is the pink version of that blue shacket that I really liked, but that was too big for me, and they didn't have in a smaller size. So I thought, well, let me give it a try in a smaller size. This is, I think this is by 78 and Sunny. Yes. And it's a green hooded cardigan, but it's in like a almost like a sweatshirt type material without the fuzzy inside. And I have this in a pink and maybe another color, but they're both like large or extra large, so I thought I would try it in a medium. Also by 78 and Sunny. Now I liked the front of this. I didn't even see this when I looked at the preview. I don't really care for that. But I think this was also on sale, which is why I was like, yes. Now this one was really expensive, but I loved the colors in the photo. They're not as bright as they looked in the photo, so maybe I'll be happy about that because I remember it being really expensive. Love the colors in here. Like I said, they did look brighter in the photo, but yeah, I was just drawn to that. Next, by Micah, we have a high-rise wide crop, so that means it should fit me normally. It's got the buttons and the cute little front pockets, so love that. No belt loops though. And then by Micah Denim again, these are high-rise wide ankle. Now I don't know, I think I looked up the length on these, but maybe I didn't. I like the pockets. They are a wide leg, not just a wide ankle. So super cute. All right, I'm gonna try on some stuff, and I'm in the dressing room, so if I need to find things to put underneath, I can do that. Today, this sweater I got just recently at Ann Taylor Loft Outlet, and kind of puts that great cherry color in with some cream, so loved that. And then these jeans, these are lucky jeans that I got from TJ Maxx, Marshalls, but same difference. All right, let me get trying these on, and I'll be right back. All right, so I'm back with the first outfit. I'm kind of standing far back so you can see, kind of, let me tilt the camera a little bit. All right, there we go. So you can see how it fits now. Okay, pull it up a little bit. The rise is right here, so there's like this much room between, you know, just under the chest area. So pretty high rise. They do fit pretty true to size, a little bit loose. I don't know if I like the legs. I think the legs are maybe just a little too wide for my height. Not sure that I like that. The sweatshirt fits perfectly fine though. This is a medium. It's true to size. And I'll show you the back in a moment. There's the back of the pants. So this sweatshirt is the Golden Hour tie-dye graphic sweatshirt in rouge. I don't see any red on here at all, but okay. And it is 78 and Sunny. It is on sale for $51.75. Originally $60, so not that great of a sale. And I'm just not crazy about the print on the back. So I think I'm going to pass on this. And I do have that Picnic Please sweatshirt, which is very similar in style. A same thickness, you know, it's not like a heavy sweatshirt. It's a very thin one. And I already have that. It does have that similar kind of tie-dyed print. So I think I'm going to pass on this one. Let's try another top. I am back with that green hooded 78 and Sunny. I don't know, it's like cardigan slash sweatshirty thing, and it does fit better than the pink one. I have the pink one right in here, so I will show you the difference between the two. But I like the color, I like the fit. It's nice and casual. I could wear a t-shirt under it. I like that. This is just a little camisole that I had underneath my sweater because it was a petite, the one I wore to work, and when I lifted my arms, it was belly time, and we don't do that. Love these pockets. Love how you can just kind of like put your hand in. But again, I feel like these are just a little big on me. And I don't mind actually the waist, because it actually makes this tank top like a little flouncy. So that's kind of cute. This is the Laguna hooded cardigan in Heather Olive, size medium, 89. See, like, I feel like 89 is a little much for this. It's a great sweater, and I will say 78 and Sunny does have great quality stuff. It is the Wantable brand, or at least that's what I believe, because when I've ordered from there directly, because sometimes they have deals, like right now they have a deal. So if I get some 78 and Sunny stuff and they're not giving me the 30%, 31%, probably get it from there. 15% off, which is better than 0% off, right? But I just don't feel like it's a $90. You know, it's maybe like a $45, but not a $90. I mean, come on, Wantable, it's your own brand. Really? Let me grab that pink one though. All right, so here's that pink one. This is in, oh no, that's in a medium too. Oh, okay. Well, that's in a medium. So, I don't know, maybe I'll just stick with this one. When I chose this, I thought, well, I'm going to have to replace the pink one because it's larger, but no, I don't think I do, but I do like this color. So, again, if they're offering that 30% off, I'll probably get it. If they're not, I probably won't. All right, let's try another top. Here is that shacket. So it has the side entry pockets. Medium was the right size. I think last time they sent me, I think it was an extra large. It was really big. And they didn't have it available in another size. So I did have to send it back. But I do really like this. Like, I think it's a nice fall layer. And definitely, you know, goes great with white. Goes great with these jeans. Again, am I keeping these jeans? Probably not, but it does go nice. But I have plenty of other jeans. Right. Let's look at the damage. I know this one was expensive, but I did say, like, it's kind of like a jacket. So that I can kind of see. And now, are you ready for this? You're not going to believe this. So this is the Gemma Micro Fleece Shacket in pink plaid, size medium. This is $79. Now, the thin little cardigan thing was $89. This is $10 cheaper than that. That's bananas. All right, let's try another top. Now this, definitely I have to keep. I mean, I'm going to see if I can find it cheaper elsewhere, but if not, this is a keeper right here. So love this. This is that Thread and Supply sweater. And I love the lines. I just love how it looks. I love how it feels. It's soft, it's comfortable, it's not scratchy at all. And this is the Pomona sweater in black, 77. So I will look and see, because I think Stitch Fix carries Thread and Supply as well. I'm not sure, but I think they do. So I'm going to see if they have it. They're usually a little cheaper. But I will say, shop around, because I did find the Aztec sweater from my last one for like $20 or $30 cheaper at this little boutique that got great reviews. And then I found the black jeans that I couldn't exchange for size because they didn't have them in a smaller size on Glix, which is another boutique shop. They had mixed reviews, but they came in really quick and they were $20 cheaper, and that wasn't, they weren't on sale. Like, that was the price they offered. So there is a pretty big markup on the stuff that they give you from Wantable. So unless I love it, I pretty much will look and see. Like the Bobo sweater I couldn't find for cheaper. That was the popcorn one, and I really liked that one. And the jeans, the beige jeans, I couldn't find cheaper either. So I ended up sending those back because they were a little too high-waisted anyway. All right, let's look at this from behind. All right, it's time to try on those pants and a couple more sweaters. All right, here is that 78 and Sunny colored, not really sweatshirt, and those mica pants. So these pants need like little boots, not not my little Ugg boots that I got at Marshall's for like $50. Yeah, so they're gonna look great with the shoes, but they are cute. I do like them. They do have, are these even real pockets? I don't even know if these are real pockets or if they're just sewn up, which is weird. But I love the color of this. It's a little kind of long, but it does kind of nicely do this. So that's not too bad. I'm in love with the color. I love a nice bright color. I love how it's a little bit flouncy over here. But I don't love the price, I can tell you, because it's $78 and sunny. I'm not going to love the price. So this is the Breaker V-neck sweatshirt in Amber Haze. Amber Haze. It's like sunshine yellow. $79. So like a little pricey. You know what I mean? And the pants are the high-rise wide cropped pant in caramel from Micah Denim 89. So these are a size 30 or 10. They fit true to size. They fit perfectly. And I do like the color. I like to be able to wear jeans. Well, these aren't really jeans though. But I do like to wear jeans in different colors. I will say that. Kind of varies up the look. And yeah, it makes it a little bit more professional. I don't know. All right, what do you guys think? I've got one more cardigan to get on, and I remember this one was really expensive, and it's going to make me sick to my stomach if I love it. All right, here we go. All right, yeah, this is trouble because I like it. I like that it's not super long. I like how it looks too, and I like that it's light, so you know it's not going to make my body an inferno when I'm having those moments. Like my sweater today, I had to have a fan on me the whole time because the sun was pouring in, and I was like, oh my god, it's 1,000 degrees in here. So yeah, this is kind of like a lightweight, good for menopause days, you know. And this is the Sapphire Space Dye cardigan in Deep Sea, $94. It's unique to my wardrobe. If I get the 30% off, it's 100%. I'm buying it. If not, I'm going to look on their website and see if they're still having 15% off and probably get it from there. Yeah. All right. So the bag, let's see if I can. All right. So here is that bag. Here's the thing I like about it. Not only the color, but I like that it's small, but you have so much room in here. Like, I could definitely fit my wallet in here, and most of my small bags I can't. And then there's just these other compartments, so like you could put, I don't know. Okay, I could put some lippies in here, because I've always got like at least 3 on me. And like some hand lotion, because I've always got at least 2 on me. And some sanitizer, maybe. You know, fit a couple things in there. And then I still have all this, too, my phone. So this definitely has room for all of the things that I would want to have on me, but be able to carry like this so that I feel kind of safe and comfortable. And Chloe and I are going away this weekend. So I'm filming this on the 6th. We are going to Salem, Mass this weekend to see Saw the musical. Yes, there is such a thing. Yes, my daughter's obsessed with Saw. And yes, I agreed to take her as part of her Christmas present. So this would be great to just walk around downtown Salem with and not have to worry about, you know, a larger bag or something falling off of me, and it's still stylish. So yeah, this I might keep just because I want to use it this weekend. But otherwise, I am going to have to look into and email them again, like, what is a signature style edit? Is that a regular style edit? If so, why didn't I get the 31% off? Because that's what you guys advertised. So yeah, that will make a big difference. I also am going to see what I can find cheaper online too, because that's going to save me some money. And I would always advise you guys to do the same because we all got to save some money here and there, right? All right, well, let me know your thoughts. What were your favorite items? What would you keep? I would keep it all if money were no object, except for that one sweatshirt that I wasn't crazy about. Yeah, I would keep it all. But I can't because I don't have $700 for a new wardrobe. So let me know your thoughts. I'm also going to do a poll because both Wantable and Stitch Fix have a like an après chalet kind of style edit or whatever. And they're both sending 9 items now. And I thought it'd be interesting to see what Stitch Fix's idea versus what Wantable's idea is. Now, this is always a bad plan for me because I'm always going to want everything in there because I get to choose things. But I am interested. So I'm going to put a poll. Please check that out. It'll be on my community page. And let me know if you would be interested in seeing that. All right, well, that's all I have for now. So please consider hitting that like, subscribe, and notification bell. They're right down there. And hopefully, I'll see you soon.